this is just a quick pre-user check guide for the GLobestock GSaver II. This video in no way replaces the manufacturer's instructions, and obviously always read those before you use this type of equipment. But this is just a quick pre-user check guide, obviously for when you're going to use the GSaver II on a tripod of some sort. Okay, so when you've ordered your retriever, obviously your retriever comes like that, GSaver II. Okay, and you'll also get a top bracket and a bottom bracket to go onto your leg tripod. Alright, so the way this works is you've got a securing pin on the end of there, and you've got a leg clamp here. So what we'll do is we'll undo that. That quite simply tightens onto there. Hand tightens up, and that's our bottom bracket for our tripod. Okay, so what we'll then do is we'll undo this securing screw off the end of here, ready for when we need to use it with the retriever. We've also got a top bracket, which I'm going to undo, and I'm going to put slightly further up on the actual tripod, but I'm not going to tighten it into its main position. I'm just going to rest it up above, so I can then continue to show you the rest of the block. Alright, so we'll just leave that up there out of the way for now. Okay, so now if we start to look at the GSaver II, alright, so this is the GSaver II retriever. Okay, things to check for: make sure there's no damage to the casing in any way, shape or form. These are resilient blocks, so obviously they will take a lot of beating and there'll be no adverse effect to them. Alright, but just make sure there's no clear damage that you can see from the casing. Make sure you check the connector on the end of the hook, make sure that's working okay, make sure that's clipping okay and springing back okay. Alright, also just make sure there's no clear damage from this point as well. Okay, so when the block is delivered, it will be in full arrest mode, ready to be used on your tripod. Okay, so what we would then do is we would then put this block onto the tripod. You can just see there we've got a hole at the bottom, that then goes through there onto that, and then we re-secure it with the screw. Tap onto that. Don't over-tighten it, just put it on enough, because what we now need to do is we need to secure the top bracket as well. Okay, so what I'll do with that, I'll just slacken that off lightly, move that out of the way. What we can then do, drop that nice into position, tighten that up. That's then secure. Tighten that one up as well, and that's secure and not going anywhere. So like I said, what you need to check for is check that this is in full arrest mode, and you can tell straight away from me doing that that is currently in full arrest mode and ready to use. So you would then feed it up through your pulley down through your tripod. Okay, but if you need to use it as a retriever, obviously I need to show you how easy it is to do that as well. Okay, so on this side of the block you'll see you've got a keyring with a pin in, and this is how we engage the winch. So at the moment it's obviously in full arrest mode, but we need to engage the winch. So you would pull the pin up, turn it 90 degrees. That will then allow this winch mode to push in. Okay, once that's then secured in, you can turn the ring again 90 degrees so it fits nicely. Pull your handle out, and that will then allow you to use that as a retriever. As you can see how easy that is to do. Okay, so that's using it and operating as a retriever. When you finish using a retriever, pop your handle back in again, and what we then need to do is return it back to its full arrest mode. Okay, so again we'll pull the pin up, turn it 90 degrees, pop that gear out, and you can see that, you can feel the movement of it, that it's gone into full arrest mode. Turn the pin again 90 degrees, which locks it in, and that is again back to being full arrest mode. Okay, so hopefully that's helped you a lot. These are obviously the pre-use checks for the GLobestock GSaver II, and also for the GSaver 34 meter as well. Hope that helped.